Track temperature moments ago was 115 degrees, and that is going to drop if the clouds stay there, and that will help. A cool track has more traction than a really hot track. It's as simple as that. We come in here right now right at 80 degrees, a correction of 1048, density altitude 2,276 feet, 75 water grains, 75.25 if you want to get technical. And we're going to fire off here with Cam Ferre, who did not run yesterday, and Brittany Force. That's Cameron, and he is driving the Terry Haddock machine. Terry, who did run yesterday in the funny car, made his career best run. And judging by the fact that Terry's down there on the starting line right now without his fire suit on, I believe they're going to leave the funny car back in the trailer and make sure that they get this priority system, Circle Racing Wheels car, qualified for Cameron Ferre. For Brittany Force, she was part of the last pair down the racetrack last night. You earned that by being number one in the points, but they didn't get down, kind of shook and rattled. And spoke to David Grubnick earlier this morning, talking about the crew chief over there on the Flavor Pack Monster Energy car. And he said, well, there was a number of things that happened. He said, going through the session, and I just couldn't make enough adjustments. We knew what we needed to do, but there's only so much you can do at the last minute. You leave the pit area, and you've got a basic setup. There are some adjustments you can make, but you can't change things like, well, engine power level, compression, that they would have loved to. So you kind of come up there and you get stuck with what you got, and what they had wasn't exactly right. He did, however, say, last year we ran 366 in Q2. I'm not saying there's a 60 out there, but I don't believe he's swinging to move up from the number 15 spot to number 14, if you know what I'm saying. Brittany burns one up, goes 396 at 270 miles an hour, but that thing was way unhappy, starting at about 500 feet. Cameron goes 406 at 235 miles an hour. So Cameron will go to the number 12 spot. Antron Brown just inherited the bump spot. The Flavor Pack car still not showing its true colors. It was pretty aggressive on the early part, but watch this again. When the header flames are no longer white, it's burning something other than nitro, like aluminum or like beryllium or like unobtainium. There it's starting to get a little unhappy out there. Brittany, of course, being the number 15 spot, has got to keep the foot down and take it all the way to the stripe. So Brittany's going to move up a little bit, but they still are not where they would like to be with that Flavor Pack car with 2 down and 1 to go. And Cam did exactly what he needed to do. Made his way into the field. So Joe Costello, who hustles down because there's a CEO that needs to be interviewed, and only Joe gets to talk to the stars. Now hustle back up here, I guess, because I'm a star.
I want to thank the Koretsky's for the new elevator that they put in the tower. It's tremendous.
You use the elevator?
Up and down.
Oh, dude, the fire pole's way more fun.
Oh, my gosh, where? I love that idea. Now, listen, Brian down there and everybody in Pep Boys and everybody that supports this event, we're just over the moon. You look at the crowd, I'm getting texts and tweets about stands being packed for pro stock and qualifying. It's just a great energy out there.